Hello, YouTube and and TikTok. Even though I still have not posted on TikTok since several. I don't even know how long. It is currently 10:33 a.m. August 7th, 2025. It is Thursday. Um, Yesterday was, I would say, was very productive, work wise, because my schedule is normally at 9 to 2:30, and even though I didn't leave until like 2:40 ish, I would that's honestly surprising because normally I would either have an entire shift, so I don't leave until 4, or I would end up staying until like 3:30 or 3:50. But um this time I was taking the orders. Even I prefer to be at the window. um, though I managed to surprisingly get a lot done. I was able to actually wipe everything, polish, sweep, mop, like stock stuff, get everything that needs to be done. And my favorite thing is prepping. I love cleaning there so much. Um, it's relaxing. That, and I like to keep things organized. And because when I show up there, it's like a total mess, and it's like putting together a puzzle. But I even had time to clean the lobby, like sweep, mop, wipe down the tables. I rarely have time for that. I rarely have time to mop, let alone mop, get the entire lobby cleaned as well. So I was very happy that day because I rarely like but I noticed that that's mostly I haven't taken orders on a well through the entire shift. I haven't taken orders on a Wednesday and Thursday in a long time because I'm mostly at the window. I prefer to be at the window. But certain events led me to start taking orders around that time. So very likely going to be at the window today. Well, what at tonight when I go to work, which I have no problem with. But as soon, but my goal was to leave. So as soon as I had, like if there was nothing to do, and I really took in that saying, if you had time, if there's time to lean, there's time to clean. No one I work with ever says that. Okay, it's an old saying, but I'm very familiar with it. Um, Two times I've heard that was when I was watching The Founders, which is the McDonald's like movie of how everything all started. It is one of my favorites, and the other one was from The Amazing Digital Circus, where Gangle was manager, which is one of my favorite episodes as well because it's because of how relatable it is, and I would say I would be mostly in Pomni's position. Um, Even though I don't do front counter anymore because I'm not. Uh, I'm night shift now, but I started doing front counter in the afternoon. That's why Pomni was so relatable for me in that episode. And yeah, all the nonsense at front counter. It's if you want to know how on a good, I would say how that episode turned out. That was how it would be on a good day. Because they didn't have the entire city show up at night. But I realize I'm probably going to just do a whole reboot on the workouts next week. So when as soon as it gets to Monday, I'm just gonna go straight to it. Um, unless I do all my workouts on like one day, Saturday. The odds of me doing that are very low, but I'll let you guys know how that plays out. Because normally if I don't do a workout Monday, and if it's Tuesday, then I have to do Mondays and Tuesdays workout. And how this week started, and how last week started, I did I did all of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I was on track all the way until Thursday. I didn't do Thursday's workout last week. I procrastinated it through um through the entirety of my days off. And then when Monday hits, I ended up doing Thursday's workout, but not Monday. And then you can see where that went. So I would now have to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and today's workout throughout the entire weekend, if I so choose to. Um, though, again, the odds of me doing that are very, or little to none. But if I do that, then that's likely. Then I would have caught up. So either way, it'll be, it'll get worse. I have to double everything, and I don't want to do that. So we'll see how that journey goes from there, and then I'll do a video explaining of what happened on Saturday. And tomorrow is payday, so and Thursdays I have the most energy. And if you've been on this channel long enough, you know that we hate Mondays here. um, but Thursdays I have, okay, my right leg is in pain. Thursdays I have somewhat of the most energy because I know it's like my last day into the 3 days of freedom, and it's a payday, and it's not even the end of the month. That is amazing. But I very much am looking forward to it, and how much I get paid will depend. Uh, well, most of it's gonna go into savings anyway, but like let's say I get like 580 something. That's perfect for me because, or if not, if it was 600, that would be incredible. That would be fantastic. That would be top tier. But if it, if it has like that 80 or 70, then that'll be good. I'll use that 80 for like the for like all the snacks and whatnot, and the rest can go into savings or whatever. I just ordered some food too. I had some Jack in the Box, which can definitely give you a hint to what part of the world I'm at. But man, there is so much. But yeah, I normally don't have a lot of energy with these videos, but now it's yeah. But I try not to get overly excited on stuff, because if I do, the universe will find out and take it away. But I don't really care right now. And being able to, now here's the real challenge, because yesterday was a 9 to 2:30. I got everything done and it wasn't even 2 yet. So that's so you can do the math there now. And so at 2 o'clock, for a good 30 minutes, because everyone went on break, everyone had their second break, so I was just kind of just double checking everything. The real challenge now, again, I'm likely gonna. That was when I was taking orders, so I was able to move around a lot more. I wasn't stuck at the window for a period of time. But since I'm likely gonna be at the window tonight, it may be a bit longer, but we're going to see. So I'll probably do a video right when I get off work. um, to fully show the victory, and if it's anything longer, then you know what happened. But this is going to be very, it's going to be very interesting for sure.